All right. Well, we did two things. First one was we went bowling. It was mostly the guys, and Tane pretty much treated us out, so it was pretty cool about that. And our second event that we had with our big group was we went to Season's house.
We played lots of games.
Yeah, it was more like just getting to know each other because that was our first hangout. So it was like I felt like the whole hangout itself was like a huge icebreaker because we didn't really know too much of the Toccoa people and they didn't really know much about us. So I mean, we all just laughed as if like we've been friends for like a while. So it was really good.
Yeah.
Just getting bonding together and everything, and it was actually really fun. We played a ton of games. We got to know each other. We told, I guess, some stories and stuff like that.
Pretty much it, and have fun with everybody. You know, just getting to know everybody more and build a relationship with everybody.
That was the time during the funeral for one of our small groups, our dad, who passed away, and so we made him a basket just for encouragement, and we just had a good time eating and fellowshipping, meeting new people.
Memorable was probably beating the guys in bowling, because I'm pretty much a rookie at bowling, and somehow, some way, you know, I won. You know, I was on top, and it was pretty memorable beating the guys.
The most memorable thing for me would be when we were playing pipa pong.
And they lost, and because of they lost, we were trying to figure out what to do. We were trying to figure maybe make them do bacon, making them do whatnot, and then I don't know where Sean goes, make them chase chickens.
So they had to go catch a chicken outside, so that was fun, interesting. There's like some ducks that I thought were chickens, and I almost caught them. But yeah, me and Susan, we couldn't catch them, but obviously. But thankfully Tom caught them for us. So yeah.
Yeah, that was the most memorable because it was funny watching you guys do it. We have a video, so it was fun.
The most memorable thing we did in the small group is when the whole big group got together. You know, we just all playing games, just laughing, having fun with each other, and just doing silly stuff. Pretty much just having a blast with it, everybody. You know.
Oh, challenging. I believe challenging was the drive there because I was with Sam, and then the drive to Season's place. It goes. The road there is really bad, and then we scratched so many times. But other than that, I think the most challenging is, besides that, setting up a time because everyone was, I guess, free and everything, and then we were trying to decide dates and everything, and because of that, I think we had planned it before the week of the funeral, and then the funeral happened, so we had to move it, and then we just kept on moving it, but then what helped was we had established ourselves in a Facebook small group thing, so we were able to communicate with each other and everything. And it was actually, overall, it wasn't really that challenging to get everyone together though.
Our most challenging thing we faced as the small group was mainly just trying to get everybody involved, or like not get everybody, but contacting everybody and just trying to get everybody to meet up, you know, which is fine also because, you know, we know everybody has their own things to do, and you know, we're all single adults, so everybody have stuff to do when they have their free time, you know. But I'll say that was the most challenging thing, was just gathering everybody up as a group, or just getting our information from everybody.
The most challenging thing really is just getting everybody like on the same page, because there's a lot of questions going around, you know. But and I think just getting everyone together was challenging. It was probably the hardest thing, but it was good, you know. Even though we didn't have a lot of people show up sometimes, as long as, you know, some people did, that was, you know, the benefit. I think the most challenging thing would be getting everyone together, yeah, for our fellowship. Because some people, they don't really like reply to stuff on like Facebook. Yeah, communication.
Most challenging was probably opening up at Season's house when we were playing games and everything, because it was kind of out of the comfort zone, because me coming up from the youth to single adults is kind of different level, so that was kind of hard to open up myself and get loose and everything.
The experience I learned is just communication. I had to, you know, like communicate with a lot of people, especially Tane, because he was the other leader. So, and I think with communication, you know, like yeah, furthering the kingdom of God. We need communications with our brothers and sisters in Christ, building relationships like that. So I think that's what can help.
I think for me it would be building relationships, because like I honestly don't know like the whole group. Like I know like our friends and like the people we actually go to church with, but like a lot of the Toccoa students, they're pretty new and I don't really know them. So like I don't have a relationship with them, and like these few hangouts that we've had, like we didn't get too deep into a relationship, but I mean we got to know each other's names, and like we laughed together, and we had fun together. So I mean, like I think little things like this can help us build a relationship so that we can actually serve together. Because I don't, like for me personally, I don't think anybody can serve together unless you guys have like a foundation together. Like you don't know if you guys bump heads, or like if you guys work well together. So I think that's yeah, the biggest part in this whole small group thing for me.
I would say the same thing, building relationships. And so I think if we build more friendship and get to know each other more, then we can come together and do things to glorify God together.
The experience I'm getting from this to help further God's kingdom was mainly just coming out of my comfort zone more, and just be more confident about myself, and just meeting new people, and just not being the shady me where just that's a big person, I'm gonna stay a little bit further away. But it opened me up a little bit more, just because everybody feels more relaxed about it, and it's not a bad experience. It's actually a great experience when you meet someone new for the first time. You don't know them, even though I've seen them like a couple times before. I never really took initiative to go up to them and or her, just to introduce myself and get to know them better. But with this, just doing little icebreaker games with each other, just getting to know each other more, build our relationship with each other. It really helped me personally come out of my comfort zone, just to meet new people and just continue to meet more and more people.
During the small groups, when we went karaoke and how we invited other people and whatnot, and I guess there were some people that wasn't in our group, but then we incorporated them into. So I guess it would be like, to me, it would be like stepping out of your boundaries and meeting new people and whatnot, because we were supposed to be in our small group, but then we had other people come in, and I was like, okay, that's cool. I'll just bond with them too, because I mean, even if it's just a small group, whoever else comes in, I mean, we just can't ignore them. We have to actually include them into our groups. I mean, that's how we're supposed to be. Like Christ, we're supposed to include everyone. So yeah.
Experience that I gained was, you have friends with you. You don't have to go through things alone. You ask people for help. There's a lot of people in my small groups that I already know. Especially with the football guys. But this is gonna help me out in the long term, because I could get to know them closer. They can help me through a lot of stuff because they're a lot older. So if I need help with cars, or like some money issue or something like that, I think I can ask them, and they can help me through that. And to further that into God's kingdom, it'll help me help them together to know Him more.